Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to do a twin flame reading just to see what's going on currently with the masculine and the feminine dynamic, alright? Just remember though, this is a general reading, it will not resonate for everyone. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The energies of the cards can be flipped, so I could be talking about you, but I mean your person. I could be talking about your person, but I mean you. Feel free to flip the roles if you need to. I am open for personal readings and all the information for that will be in the description box below. Like and comment on the way in, please. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, so before we start, I just want to talk about the downloads that I've been getting from Spirit. As you know, Spirit will give me downloads for me to talk about with the collective. Sometimes they'll give me downloads just for me to keep to myself, but like other times they'll give me downloads to talk to the collective about. And I was getting some downloads the other night that I feel like I should elaborate on because Spirit have really kicked my ass. In regards to this, they've really been giving me a tough time because I've not been doing what they're expecting of me or what I should be doing as a divine feminine. So there's a few things that I made notes of that they want me to talk about with the collective because it might help you on your journey. And it could, now I'm not saying that every single one of you is going to be the same as me, but for some of you, you could be going through a similar situation to what I am, and maybe these downloads that Spirit was giving me, they might help you. Okay, so I have made notes of them, so I will keep referring to the notes just to make sure that I get through everything. So there's a certain group of feminines that resonate with my readings that have suffered past trauma, you know, in the life, and I've said this before on my channel. Like, there's when you suffer past trauma. Like, you know, whether this be in a relationship, whether this be in anything, you know, family dynamics or whatever, a trauma response is to be very, very overly independent and to not let anybody in and to shut off emotionally and, you know, only let relationships get to a certain point. And that is something that's definitely happened to me, like, throughout the years, you know. It's like, there's people that I wanted to invest in, I wanted, like, to be with, but I only let them get to a certain point because I just thought everybody's going to hurt me. You're better off just being on your own. And kind of, like, not treating others how I was treated, but just, like, being non-committal and things like that, and being non-committal. And that's something that I've had to, like, really look in the mirror, and I've had to really accept that about myself. You know, I've had to think, like, part of the reason why I've not been settled is because of the past trauma, because of the trauma response that I've got of being overly independent and not really allowing anybody in. So that's made me very, very hard with my emotions, okay? It's made me very, very hard, you know. I'm hard in love. You know, it's like I find it difficult to be vulnerable. I find it difficult to let people in. I find it difficult to let relationships get to a certain, you know, past a certain point, and then I'll just end it. So some of you could have, like, been going through a similar situation to me. You could be like that, some of you feminines. So when I met my DM, like, he opened things up in me that nobody else would be able to open because he's my twin. All right. So he opened things in my, he opened my heart. He opened my emotions. I can't speak. He opened my heart and he opened my emotions to things that other men have not been able to do. And that's because he's got DNA codes to open me up emotionally. because he's my masculine. So for some of you, you could have met your masculine and he's opened up this heart chakra. But for some of you, you're still finding it hard to be vulnerable. You know, in relationships, you could be finding it hard to be vulnerable with your masculine, which is something that I definitely struggle with. I find it really hard to be vulnerable with anybody, especially men. And it's like the easiest way that I can explain it is, it's like, usually like if a man's a player and it's like treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen, it's like that kind of energy that I've been embodying. And that, like I said, I'm getting better. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting better. And it's made like men want to be with me, but it's made them want to be with me for the wrong reasons. It's made men want to be with me because they want to conquer me. You know, they want to be the one that, I want to be the one that you settle down with. I want to be the one, you know, that, you know, like it's a bit like a conquest, and that's not what I want. You know, that's not what I want in a relationship. I don't want a man to want to be with me because he wants to conquer me. So then, for me, in comes my DM, and he opens up all these feelings that, you know, I push down. I push them deep down. So obviously then I decided to do my channel, you know, and help the collective, because obviously helping you lot is obviously helping me on my journey as well. You know, interacting with you, giving you all a platform where you can talk openly and freely, you know, like talk to people that are going through things that are similar to you, because when you've got a connection like this, people don't get it. If they don't have like a mirrored soulmate or a twin flame, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, if they don't have that kind of intense connection with somebody, they don't get it. And it's difficult to articulate your feelings to somebody that doesn't understand your journey and doesn't understand your path. You know, you'll probably find a lot of people, like a lot of your friends will say, oh, they don't give a shit about you, they treat you like shit. And I'm not excusing any masculine's behaviour for treating you like shit. You will know your own situation. But when it comes to your masculine, you have this inner knowing that you know the reason he's being the way he's being, it's not because of you, it's because he's got healing to do as well. So I'm not giving like masculines a free pass to treat you like shit, so don't be like interpreting that, because I'm not. You will know. You need to use your own intuition and your own inner knowing about this situation. And if your masculine is your masculine, or whether this is just somebody that treats you like shit, you know, and they continue using you as an option. So that's something that you need to obviously work on yourself, just like I do. But I am thankful for my masculine for opening me up. So like, even because I'm at a space in my life at the minute where I don't feel like I'm going to come into union with my masculine. I'm kind of just taking it as a lesson. You know, my masculine's really pulled back from me. And I just think, well, if you've pulled back from me, you obviously don't want to work on it. And I'm not chasing him. I'm not chasing the energy. So in a way, I'm grateful for my masculine, because he has opened me up. He's opened me up like spiritually. He's opened me up emotionally, you know, and I'm trying to be more vulnerable, even though that's something that I really, really struggle with. I struggle with being vulnerable. And expressing my emotions, and that's a very masculine trait. That is a very, very masculine trait. So the downloads that I was getting the other day, it's like spirit are like, Luke, we can see that you know you've been working on your heart space, you've been working on your spirituality, you've been working on your gifts, you've been working on healing the collective, but there's something that you're not getting. And I was like, and they kept showing me the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, right? I kept getting a vision of the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, and I was like, what are they trying to tell me? So I started to pull cards on it. I thought, I'll look into this a bit more deeply, and I'll see what answers like Spirit will give me about this. So I started to pull cards, and what I realised through the cards was I'm not embodying enough of the Empress energy. Like, as you know, a lot of you, I do resonate with the High Priestess, and I do resonate with the Queen of Wands. You know, the High Priestess obviously being, I'm a psychic, I'm a tarot reader, a mystic, you know, whatever you want to, you know, intuitive, you know, very much so into spirituality, into manifestation, all, you know, all that. But, and then the Queen of Wands is somebody that I resonate, because obviously I've got a Leo moon. I present as if I'm a fire sign. People think that I'm a fire sign when you meet me. People think that I'm a Leo, which a lot of people, you will be like your moon sign rather than your sun sign. So like in a sun sign, I'm Capricorn. But in Vedic, I'd be a Sagittarius. So I have got a lot of fire placements, hence why I resonate under the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is somebody that has been through a lot. You know, she's been through a lot. Like, you know, the Queen of Wands, she's hard. She's not as at the point as the Queen of Swords, as what the Queen of Swords has been in, where the Queen of Swords is very, very cold. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's fire, she's passionate, she's driven. But Spirit are like, it's too intimidating for your masculine, or it's too intimidating for the people around you. And I feel like this is why Spirit have been giving us this Emperor and Empress throughout these readings. So I've been more looking at it as if it's your masculine that's needing, you know, to be in this Emperor energy, to be in this masculine energy. But I'm honestly starting to think now what Spirit were trying to tell me is there's a group of us collective women, we need to embody more of the Empress energy. Now, the Empress is, you know, she's the most beautiful in the tarot. She's all the queens in the tarot rolled into one. So she's got a bit of every queen in her. And Spirit are like, we're wanting you to embody more of the Empress energy. Be more nurturing, be more soft, be more loving. Don't be as intimidating to approach. Because Spirit was saying to me, like, yeah, you're on your path and things like that, and you're doing what you need to do. But it's making, because I'm not embodying as enough of the Empress energy, it's making it hard for my masculine to come towards me, because he's intimidated. You know, and especially if you are somebody that, you know, does get a lot of attention and things like that, you know, that is going to put your masculine off. So I feel like, you know, for some of you, like I said, for others of you, the way I've been reading the cards, like to do with your masculine, that's obviously you. But obviously there's because like I said, there's so many different groups of collectives that watch me. We're all on different timelines in our journey. You know, so, you know, time is non-existent. There is no timing in the spirit world. Timing's man-made. So time's an illusion. It doesn't really exist, especially like in the spirit world. So even though we all might be going through the same thing at the same time, we're not, because we're all on different paths. We're all on different timelines, if that makes sense, without trying to get it like too complicated. So I do feel like there's some of you women out there, some of you feminines, that need to embody more of the Empress energy, and that might be something you need to work on. You know, work on, you like trying to be a little bit more less intimidating. And it's hard, especially for those of you, if you are fire signs like me, it is hard, because you are, you know, you're a fire sign. You've got that presence about you. You know, the Queen of Wands, when the Queen of Wands walks into a room, people notice that she's there. It's that kind of energy, but it's coming off intimidating, I feel. So some of you might need to soften your energy a little bit. And I'm not throwing shade, because I'm talking to myself when I'm saying this. I'm not like trying to dig anybody out. You know, I'm not trying to like put anybody down. I'm doing this to help the lot of us, especially for those of you that are in a similar situation to me and you've got a personality like mine, okay? So that was the download that I was getting, all right, from Spirit. So we're going to have a look at the cards anyway. We're going to take a look at the masculine, and then we'll look at the feminine, okay? And we'll see what's coming up. So what messages have you got, Spirit, for the masculine? What's going on for the masculine at the minute, please? What's going on for the masculine at the minute? What's going on for the masculine at the minute, please? What's going on for the masculine at the minute? What's going on for the masculine, please, at the minute? What's going on for the masculine at the minute, please? Okay, so we've got purity, seeing the soul within. Okay, we've got nothing has gone wrong. Keep the faith and rise of the warrior. A true spiritual warrior overcomes many hurdles. Okay, what have we got on? What have we got going on for the feminine, please? What have we got going on for the feminine? What have we got going on for the feminine, please? So we've got karma, cause and effect. We've got yin, rise of the divine feminine. Okay. And we've got wrap up for winter, time to hibernate. Okay, bottom of the deck. We have... Wow, Luke! Time is an illusion. What have I just said? Time is an illusion. I've literally just fucking said that. I've never seen that card in this deck before, either. So, yeah, Spirit are on point. So, we've got Runner Chaser, all right. Very, very twin flamer in the overall energy between the both of you, okay? So, I feel like the masculine's wanting to say to you, Luke, I'm working on myself at the minute. Even though I've pulled back my energy, all right, even though I might be in a runner energy, nothing's gone wrong. I'm doing this because I'm trying to heal myself, and I'm trying to become more pure to match you on your feminine energy, all right? So he wants you to know that nothing's gone wrong in this situation. Just keep the faith. He's trying to get to you. They're giving me that song. I drove all night to get to you. Is that all right? So he is going to rise. He is going to overcome, and he is going to rise, you know, through whatever challenges that he's got going on at the minute. So let's have a look what the tarot was saying. So what's going on for the masculine at the minute, please? But, you know, he's saying, don't worry, nothing's gone wrong in this situation. You know, we're still on track to being together. It's just, I'm trying to heal myself at the minute. I'm trying to heal myself. I feel like he sees you as this, like, you know, this ultimate divine feminine. But it is intimidating for him. It's intimidating. You know, it's like this tall twin flame shit fucking scares him. You know, it might even scare him that you're an intuitive as well, or you are into spirituality. He might be like, fucking hell, like, it might be like really, really overwhelming for him. So I feel like he's coming back to like gain perspective on what's going on at the minute between the both of you. What's going on for the masculine at the minute, please? So we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Lovers, he's got issues that are going on within the family home at the minute. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Four of Wands. He's got issues. Bloody title card. He's got issues that's going on at the minute. So he's going through some like PTSD. He's going through some PTSD. King of Pentacles. This has definitely got to do with the current relationship that he's in. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, you know, nine of Swords. He's very much so in his head. Four of Wands, this is his marriage, this is his living arrangement. So there's something going on in that dynamic, okay, that he's suffering. Like I say, he's suffering some kind of PTSD. He's going through some kind of trauma. So maybe like in the past where you feminines have already gone through your trauma, he could be going through his trauma right now, okay, which is going to open him up spiritually. That's why he's pulling back, you know, because he's got too much shit that's going on, and the fact that he looks at you and he feels like you're doing so amazing, he's pulling back because of it. It's making him run, because it's like, I don't feel like I'm enough for her. But it's because of the trauma that he's going through. But he's going to come out of this. He is going to come out of whatever trauma. He is going to learn any lessons that he needs to learn, you know, for him to come into union with you. You are very much so on his mind with the Lovers in this Page of Swords. I do feel like he does keep tabs on you, whether you know this or not. He does like where is she, what's she doing, who's she with, you know. I do feel like he very much so keeps tabs on you. But at the minute he's in more of a stalking energy than a talking energy. But like I say, I feel like it's because of what he's got going on. But his 5D self is wanting to say to you, Luke, nothing's gone wrong. I still feel the same about you. I'm still crazy about you. They're giving me that song by Madonna, Crazy for You. He's still crazy for you. It's just he's going through his trauma right now, whereas you've already done it. You've already gone through your trauma and healed from it, and you're now like trying to step onto your path. He's going through that at the minute. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Wow, so we've got the Empress. Okay. And the Queen. Oh, Spirit, you're so funny. You're so funny. Like, I love it, right, when I talk about stuff and then Spirit just give it me in the cards, and then you know I'm just not chatting shit about what I'm thinking, about what I'm saying, you know. So we've got the Empress and the Queen of Wands. I've literally just been saying this. You know, some of you, you're in this Queen of Wands energy like me. It's an intimidating energy. Try and soften your energy a little bit. Try and embody more of the Empress energy. And if you're like, well, I do embody the Empress energy, then that's fine. This ain't your fucking reading. So don't be bothering coming at me in the comments going, well, I am a divine feminine. I do embody the Empress energy. Well, if you do, this reading ain't for you. I'm talking to the people that are overly fiery. Literally, my Queen of Wands just came out then. The Queen of Wands just came out then. Bump straight on you. Don't be coming at me in the comments. She's exactly what they want you to be more like this. Myself included. You know, don't be so fiery. Don't be so intimidating. Soften your energy. All right? Soften your energy. Like I said, I've got to work on this as well. I'm not just like sitting here preaching to you, going, you've all got to do this, and you don't have to do it. You can choose not to. You know, I'm just trying to give you the advice from my guides that Spirit are giving to me, and I'm talking to myself as well. So I'm kicking my own ass here. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here, please? The Two of Wands and the Three of Swords. So he's very much so contemplating making a decision. Like, what should I do? Which path should I walk down? But he is going through a lot of heartbreak at the minute, and he is very much so in his head. Okay, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. He's going through a lot. I feel like for a lot of you, he's going through a dark night of the soul. He's having like an identity crisis. I feel like the life that he was living, he thought that this was the life that, you know, was forever with this Ten of Pentacles. But things have gone to shit in his relationship, which has caused him some kind of trauma or PTSD. And it's now making him question what path should I walk down. Because he knows in his heart that he's not on the right path. He knows that you are the person that he's meant to be with. You're the one that he's longing for. But he doesn't understand it. So his heart chakra could be open as well, you know, whereas he's got the DNA codes to open you up. You will have the DNA codes to open him up spiritually, and he will be feeling things that he's never felt about anybody before, and it'll freak him out. It's going to freak him out. Okay. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here, please? Clarify this Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. The Six of Cups. King of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely past trauma here. There's something's going on in his relationship. This is somebody that he's got history with, somebody that he's got a past with this Six of Cups. There's something going on in his relationship. He's trying to embody this King of Wands. You know, got the High Priestess there as well. Wow, and the Magician. He's trying to embody all this energy to match you on your energy, especially for those that resonate under the Queen of Wands and the Magician. I know this is the King of Wands, but I'm saying the King of Wands to match you on your Queen of Wands, and the Magician to match you on your High Priestess. He's trying to embody these, you know, he's trying to embody all these characteristics to match you, but there is someone from his past that he's dealing with at the minute that he's committed to, that he's going through trauma. He's going through trauma at the minute. Why is the Lovers here? You know, I don't know what the trauma is, because it's going to be different for all of you. You know, that's more of a personal reading, but I just know that there is a group of masculines that are going through trauma at the minute. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here, please? King of Cups. So this is where his heart lies. But he struggles to, like, you know, the King of Cups, he has unconditional love, but he hides it. He finds it hard to express, just like you do. You know, he might be finding it hard to be vulnerable as well. But this is where his heart lies. You know, the lovers are two people that are in separation, but they want to be together. They want to be together. So he wants to be with you. His heart lies with you. His finances lie here. You know, with this person that he's going through, like, trauma with, but his heart lies with you. He lies with you, you know what I mean? Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here, please? So we've got the Page of Pentacles. He still feels like he's nowhere near your level. He still feels like a page, the Devil. He still feels like a page, and maybe that's why for some of you, you need to embody more of this Empress energy. You need to be a little bit more empathetic towards him and understanding towards him, and be vulnerable with him, you know. And that causes me fucking PTSD, thinking about the thought of being vulnerable with my masculine. But if it helps him, you know, on his journey and things like that, then I'd do it for him. You know, I would do it for him. So he's still very much so, like, he's still battling demons, I feel. He feels like he's not enough for you. But he does want to get, you know, he wants to embody all the kings, you know, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups. He wants to embody all this, to be the Emperor, just like Spirit are wanting you to embody all this, as all the queens, as the Empress. You know what I mean? So it's like you're just a little bit further on your journey than what he is. He's trying to catch up to you. So that's what he's going through at the minute. But because I feel like for some of you, you know, I'm not saying that you're complete, because you're not. There's still lessons that you need to learn as well, and that's why karma's here for the feminine. But there's still lessons that the feminine needs to learn. You know, this could be, i.e., embodying more of that Empress energy, being more vulnerable, being more emotionally expressive. You know what I mean? You know, be more feminine instead of being more masculine. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's masculine. She's more masculine. So, you know, be more like Queen of Cups, you know, to match his Queen of Pentacles, you know, to match this King of Cups and this King of Pentacles. More commitment-minded, more vulnerable, more loving. So he feels he feels like a page compared to you. He feels like he's not good enough for you. And I think because of what he's going through, the trauma that he's going through at the minute, it's magnifying his insecurities. You know, he may have somebody around him that's telling him he's not good, or, you know, you're not going to get better than me and all this. But little does he know, he does not know the love and the affection and the happiness that he would have if he was with you. So it's like, just because you're further on in your journey than him, you're feeling like, oh my God, it's over, like, which is literally what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking, like, I don't think I'm going to be with my masculine. And I genuinely think that. I genuinely think that he's just going to stay with his karmic. And if that's what he chooses, that's something that I've got to accept. And like I say, I've got to be grateful for the lesson that he's opened me up, because that will enable me then to go and be with somebody else, you know, and not have the issues that I had before I met my masculine, if that makes sense. So you should always be grateful for the lesson, even if you don't come into union with your masculine or your feminine, you know what I mean? So what actions is he going to take, please? What actions is he going to take towards the feminine? What actions is he going to take? So we've got the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So he's at this Nine of Swords now, right? Okay, he's at this Nine of Swords. He's going to get to this Ten of Swords. All right, which is rock bottom. Rock bottom. Stabbed in the back. You know, not feeling good enough. But I do feel like there's a woman, there's a Queen of Pentacles, there's somebody that is in a relationship that wears a mask, that pretends to be nice. But really she's not. I feel like this woman like puts him down but makes it out like she's joking. Like, I don't want to say a bully, but it is a little bit like of a bullying energy. I feel like she puts him down, but she's like, tries to pass it off as banter, or she, you know, but it hurts his feelings here. It hurts his feelings, and it's chipping away at him. It's chipping away at his confidence. You know, and this is what he's got to be, what he has got to rise up from. He's got to get over that, and he's got to realise, you know, who he is to you. You know, and when he realises that, he's nailed it. He's nailed it. So, you know, for a lot of you, he does want commitment with you. He does want to offer you this new beginning. Look, what have I just said? You need to embody more of this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy, and look what they just give me. I know I've just been on about the person that he's with, but I was, that's coming out with this Ten of Swords. But this is also you embodying this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy. So Spirit are like, look, you're on point with what you're saying. You're on point with what you're saying. You know, match him to this King of Cups, match him to the King of Pentacles, which is what we've seen. You know, so even though, like, he's going through stuff at the minute and he may have pulled back from you, this is necessary. This is part of his growth. This is part of his path. You know, so he can be the man that you need him to be. What does he want to say, please? What does the masculine want to say to the feminine? What does the masculine want to say? I left you before you could leave me. You can't make this up, can you? You cannot make this shit up. How on point are these cards today? So he's run away because he feels like he's a page compared to you. So it's like, no, I'm leaving before, like, she leaves and she's with somebody else. She goes and lives with somebody better, because they feel like they're not enough for you. They feel like they're a page, and they're intimidated by you. So maybe, like, you know, if you start to soften your energy, be a little bit more vulnerable with them, they might start to feel better a little bit. We will be together again. So he is going to rise from this. He is saying that we are going to be together again. It's just he's going through his trauma right now. I want you. So I left when I saw you with someone. So for some of you, this masculine feels like you've got somebody else. Or he feels like you've got options. And he's left because of it. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, well, it wasn't because he's still got lessons and you have. You know, we're putting it all on the Emperor, but the feminine's got lessons here. Anything else? I hope that you can forgive me one day. I wonder if you are happy without me. So he feels like, you know, is she better off without me? You know, is she living her best life without me? Well, you know, chances are she's probably not, because she misses the other half of her soul. You know, she misses her best friend. She misses her soulmate. You know, so let's have a look what's going on for the feminine. I'll leave them there, actually, in case I need to refer to them again. So let's have a look at the feminine. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? What's going on for the feminine currently? What's going on for the feminine currently, please? Going on for the feminine currently, please. Okay, we've got a lot of you. So we've got the Ace of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Magician, Three of Wands, Five of Cups, the World, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. Right, let me get my bearings with this now. See, with this World and this Wheel of Fortune, a lot of you feel, you know, you're like me, you're thinking that it's over with the masculine. You're thinking my happily ever after's, like, it's over, it's gone. But I do feel like it's going to come back around this. Especially with this Ace of Wands, you know, it literally says new beginnings at the bottom of this card. So there is going to be a new beginning, you know, like, with your masculine, once you balance out your energy, once you balance, there's a reason why Spirit wanted me to use this deck today. Once you balance out your energy, you know, once you embody all the queens, you know, being that Empress energy, okay, this is something that you're going to be working on at the minute with this Three of Pentacles. So you are going to be working on balancing your energy, okay. For some of you, I feel like there's still some things that you need to learn, like in terms of your spirituality. You know, this is, you know, nobody ever knows absolutely everything, do they? You know what I mean? There's always room for growth. There's always room for improvement. So I feel like at the minute, there are still things that you are learning, you know, about being a divine feminine on your journey as well. You know, like I said, for me, how long it took me for the penny to drop with this Emperor and Empress has been coming out. It's took me a long time for the penny to drop what Spirit were actually saying to me. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you need to, like, some of you could be singers or performers with this Magician and the Three of Wands, or you could have a public platform, or there's something about your voice, there's something about your communication, you know, you could be a public speaker, inspirational speaker, whatever. There's something about your voice that you need to fully step into, I feel, before this next cycle will come round with your masculine, all right? So even though some of you might be feeling in this upset energy here at the minute with this Five of Cups, you know, you are going to complete this cycle of grief. Like, completion, grief. You are going to complete this cycle of grief, all right? The Wheel of Fortune, karma, the Ten of Cups. So you're going to get another chance at your Ten of Cups. You're going to get your another chance for your happily ever after. But whilst your masculine is going through whatever trauma and shit he's got going on at the minute, you need to work on embodying this Empress energy. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the Ace of Wands here, please? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Too many. Why is the Ace of Wands here, please? The Knight of Cups, romance. You want, you know, a new beginning in romance. New beginnings, Knight of Cups. You want this new beginning in romance. You know, you want to date your masculine. You want to start being like, you know, you're wanting him to sweep you off your feet. You know, you're wanting to do all the stuff that you may never have really done with any other, like, men that you've dealt with. You know, you want to be more romantic. You want to be vulnerable with him. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? The Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Two of Swords. So your masculine stepping up from pages in his reading. He's stepping up to knights here. You know, so he's stepped it up to a knight. So I feel like the more in balance you come in your energy, it's going to lift the vibration of your masculine. He's going to start to feel more confident and more secure in his relationship with you, and how he feels about you, and also how you feel about him. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here, please? The Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You're the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So he's getting there. He's getting there. You know, the more you reciprocate these energies of the Empress, he's gonna start picking up as well. Yeah, Chariot, progress. You know, the more you lift, the more you heal yourself here with this Four of Swords, the more wrong cards. The more he's gonna lift his vibration as well. Why is the Magician here? The more he's gonna heal. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here, please? Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician, please. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Two of Wands. So, yeah, investing more in yourself. Investing more in your emotions with this Seven of Pentacles. Because you're coming up as a page with your emotions, but you need to get to the Empress. So whereas your masculine's feeling a page towards you, you're a page compared to being the Empress, as in what the Empress embodies, okay? So you need to invest in your emotions. You need to invest in opening up more, being more vulnerable. Why is the Three of Wands here? Especially when it comes to your communication. Why is the Three of Wands here, please? Why is the Three of Wands here? Strength and the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, death. Release. Release the old way. You know, release being hard. You know, release the urge to hold back, the urge to not be vulnerable. You know, the page, it's learning. You know, when you're a page, you're learning all the time. So you like strength, bravery. You need to learn how to be more emotionally vulnerable. Why is the Five of Cups here? The Moon. King of Wands. So again, the more we're getting through your reading, we're seeing the different kings. So the more you're working on your energy, you know, we went from pages, we've gone to knights, now we're seeing kings. All right, so the more you work on your energy, the more vulnerable that you, and less intimidating you become, your masculine's improving as well. He'll mirror your energy because you're the same soul. So as you start to do this, he will start to do it as well, and it will end the misinterpretation of we're not going to be together, or that's it now between me and my masculine. It will end that. It will end like the what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? I can't think of the word. It will end the illusion that things are over between the both of you. Why is the World here? Why is the World here, please? The Six of Swords. So, yeah. Once you've complete the King of Swords, see, they're showing me all the kings now. They're showing me all the kings. King of Pentacles. King of Wands, King of Swords. He's starting to embody. So once you've completed, you know, learning how to be more emotionally vulnerable, there is going to be movement. There'll be forward movement here with this Six of Swords. And because he's embodying more of all the kings as well. So he's not going to feel at a page. Why is Karma here? Why is Karma here, please? Oh. There's too many cards dropped out though. Why is Karma here? King of Swords. The Lovers. So once you have this knowledge, King of Swords, knowledge about karma. Once you have this knowledge about this karma that you need to go through, because there is still like karma here. It literally says karma, cause and effect. Well, it's the fact that you're, you know, being over masculine or being like in an intimidating energy that's causing this cycle to, like, you know, keep, you're on this hamster wheel. So we need to complete that cycle and start a brand new cycle here. But you need to understand the knowledge of the karma and how you're affecting this situation as well. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? The Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. So, and the Star, Luke. The Magician and the High Priestess. With the Ten of Cups. You know, once this cycle, once this painful ending, you've gone through it, and once your masculine's gone through it as well, because we saw the Ten of Swords in his reading, This is when you'll come together, whether it's the High Priestess and the Magician, whether it's the Emperor or the Empress, whatever it is, you're mirroring each other. You're meant to be together. Your dreams and wishes are going to come true when it comes to this. It's just important that you learn these karmic lessons as well. And for some of you, you know, yeah, you're well on your way, but you need to soften your energy a little bit and embody a little bit more of that Empress energy. So what do you want to say to the masculine? What do you want to say to the masculine? What do you want to say to the masculine, please? I will wait for a sign from you. So you're like, Luke, I know that you're going through shit. I know that you're going through trauma, so I'll wait for a sign from you. You know, I'll give you the space that you need. I'm not going to chase you, because the more I chase you, the more you'll run. I can't stop thinking about you. So yeah, even though you're not together, he's on your mind constantly. You know, morning, noon and night. You know, you could be dreaming about him as well. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So they don't know how hard it was for you to stop chasing them. You know, it wasn't a decision that you took lightly. It was just, what's the point in me chasing them? It's just going to push them further and further away. I wish I could take back my words. So maybe some of you have said something to your masculine that's upsetting. I replay our conversations over and over, yeah. Some of you have said something to your masculine that's upsetting. I don't know what it is. It'll be different for all of you. But some of you may have, whether you've intentionally or unintentionally done this, but there's something that you've said in a conversation that's upsetting. I feel you even though you are apart. So, you know, you're very much so still in his energy. He's very much so still in your energy. It's just, he's got a lot of shit that he needs to go through. He needs to go through his trauma now. You've been through yours and you're healing from it. It's the time he's going through his. So, you know, nothing has gone wrong. He wants you to know that nothing has gone wrong. It's just, he's trying to deal with whatever shit that he's got going on. And in the meantime, you need to like embody more of this Empress energy. You know, be a bit more softer towards him. Be a bit more vulnerable, like, you know, when you do talk to him. You know, be a bit more, like, emotionally expressive, because I feel like that will help him a lot. Okay. So, that was your twin flame reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped some of you. You know, it was quite a lengthy one, that, but, you know, Spirit had a lot of messages and they've been bugging me. They're not letting me sleep until I passed it on, so you've had it now. All right, so enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I will talk to you again. Take care. Bye.